A quick breeding update. This is Hedwig and Verde. Apparently they're both in the nest box now. Hedwig has made a great recovery. She may quit a little early on the egg laying. She seems to be sticking at 3, but that's okay. She's an older girl. I'm more worried that she'd be in good shape than not. Okay, there's Sparky. And his girl, Kelly, is up to 4 eggs now. And here's some super exciting news on Frost and Cinnamon. Look at Cinnamon's sear. It has turned brown as she is climbing in and out of that box. They may get to this yet. Here is Sprite. And his first egg is due to hatch today. Now, they usually don't hatch right away because the females don't start sitting on them right away. But we'll check a little later and see if we got any babies. Blue and Fancy. Fancy loves her box. She loves her man. She loves her food. She looks healthier than she ever has before in her life. But that sear is still whitish blue. And I'm just not seeing a lot of stuff happening here. So I don't know, maybe she's just not ever going to breed. We'll see though. Aqua's lady is sitting on 5 eggs now. 4 of hers. 1 was a volunteer I picked up out of the flight cage. It's either Hyacinth and Phantom's egg or Violet and Royal's eggs. We'll know pretty obviously when it hatches because it's not going to be a yellow face. So it'll either be a cobalt or a normal green or possibly a dilate. But it'll be obvious which one's which. Here is Gray. You'll notice that he's in here all by himself. Because his lady is in that box. I still haven't seen an egg yet, but she is, you can see her. She's preggers. She's trying to lay this egg. So maybe she's laying it as we speak. This guy here has been going bonkers. Now, it's interesting because these two are a bonded pair. They picked each other out in the flight cage. Sky is 9 months old, and Jester, who's been flying around in that flight cage for a year now, is 18 months, and he never settled on a female until little Sky came along, and he decided she was the one when she was just like 3 or 4 months old. Interesting how he picked one that looks kind of like him, huh? But little Sky has been doing the crazy pacing, lifting up the doors and banging them shut, throwing her food bowls around and the whole thing, like she doesn't like being in such a small cage. So I haven't seen a lot of productiveness happening here. She has like a light tan sear. So it could be a little while there. But on the other hand, today, they've been in there for 2 or 3 days now. And just today, I saw Jester sidling up to her like, there's something we're supposed to be doing here. So we'll see what happens. There's Miss Cloudy, who spends most of her time in that box. She has whipped that boy into shape immediately. He spends the most of his time staring at her inside the box. He squawks around the other males and tells them to go away. They've clearly laid claim. I haven't seen any breeding happening yet, but it's going to happen. These two will be the first of the new introductions to lay. And the love is starting to happen there. So it's a little less chasing and a little more reciprocal at this point. You can see how much bigger he is than she is. She's got a lot of feathers, but there's not much bird inside of there, whereas Bubba is one of my larger males. So, and these two over here, Lilith seems to be doing the jealousy thing. She sits here and watches Cloudy going in and out of her box and wishes she could go over there. Razzle's trying to get her attention, and she goes over and peeks in this box every once in a while, but she's, her sear isn't fully there yet, And she's just kind of settling in and trying to decide what she wants to do. They don't hate each other, but they're a little slower on the move. And the cockatiels, which I almost never see, are sitting on 5 eggs, and they're supposed to start hatching any time now. So let's take a peek and see if we got any babies. Here's Fluffy. Let's see what's going on in there. Hey, Fluffy. You got any babies in there? She says, I'm not speaking to you. Get out of my box. She's not even going to move for me. She says, forget you. Wow. I hate to disturb her, and I really doubt we have any babies yet in there. Just because they usually wait a day or two before they start sitting. And these two over here, oh, he won't kill me. Look at him going back and forth. I kill you. I kill you. Both of them. I kill you. If I stuck my hand in there, I would get bit. Well, if there's babies in there, we don't get to see them today. Okay. So, if anybody has any suggestions for me on these two, how to get Fancy to step up to the plate, I'd love to hear them. Thanks.